did you think of this fight in particular, being that it's two Team Cejudo fighters? You had Pantoja and he was up against Kai Kara France. What was the atmosphere like in training that week?
So it was hard because they had to decide how they wanted the corner situation, whether they wanted guys from the team to corner, or if they wanted to split up the coaches, or how do you pick the coaches first? How do you manage the practice time? Where does one person go and the other person go? So it's a bit different, but you do your best that you can with it. The hard part is you make you get closer with some guys than you are with other guys, but
Right.
at the same time, the other guys are your teammates, so you don't really want to give anything too much away to your opponent. Hey, he does this or he does this. I experienced this, train with him. You want it to be fair. Everybody worked hard to get here, so it should be fair. So it's difficult, but you deal with it the best that you can.
You saw in this particular fight how worn down like both Pantoja was and Kara France was. So I mean, how much do you feel that on your body, the toll of going through the tournament?
That's one of the reasons that drawing Damasio was so concerning to me, is because he, like I said, he could make you go through a war, or break some bones in a fight, and then in the next fight you're that much less of yourself as a fighter. There was some wear and tear from the previous fight, so prep was going into this fight's a little different, trying to manage my body and trying to keep things sharp. It's all part of the big, the tournament, the big game. How you guys manage all this stuff. It's not a normal situation, so it's hard. It's really hard.
What did you think of training with Duane Bang Ludwig in this episode?
That was cool. He had been working with the other team for, I don't know, a couple days, and so when we were all excited to see what he had to offer. We didn't want it to get portrayed as Benavidez trying to look like the better guy, trying to make it look like he's doing something more for the guys than Cejudo was doing. But we all wanted to be there at the same time, because Duane Bag's he's great. He's one of the best in the world. So it was hard. There was some back and forth amongst the team as to whether we were going to go and how that was all going to work out. But I think in the end, everybody kind of put the pride aside and, all right, let's all just get better and take from this experience what we can.
We're going to be able to see you in next week's episode taking on Hiromasa. What are you going through mentally at this point leading into this fight? Like, are you going like, man, I'm just a couple wins away, or is that even a thought right now? Can you think that far ahead, or are you just looking at the challenge ahead?
You can't help but think about how it's one step closer, and this is why I'm here, and of course I want to fight the best in the world, but all you can do is take it one step at a time. So you kind of just try to refocus and get that tunnel vision on your opponent, whoever's next, because you can't get to that step down the road if you don't handle what's in front of you. So yeah, just focusing in on the guy in front of me, and trying to keep my technique sharp, and everybody's trying to give me good looks at what's going to look like coming at me, and what he's going to be trying to do. So really just trying to zone in on that's pretty much taking up all my time and my mental focus at this point in the show. Yeah.